For the land of the free.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports and checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Conley. Over Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Ingles can't get it to go. The Grizzlies on offense. Brooks with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Mitchell outside. Second shot opportunity. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Conley against Morant. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Morant against Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Morant with the steal. Stolen by Michael Conley. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
There's Winslow. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brooks. They double him with Mitchell. Brooks against Mitchell. The drive by Brooks. Out to Morant. From the arc. Brooks feeling it out a bit. From past the arc. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Utah again with the bucket.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Passes it to Winslow. And there's the feed to Jackson. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. At the top of the key, Ingles. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Melton. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Moutier. Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jones after Ed Davis has scored. Clark right side. Pass to Gutteridge. Outside, Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Clark trying to get open. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first points of the game. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
3 on 3. And Clark slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anderson outside. Jones looking for an opening. Rebound, Utah. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Moutier passes to Davis. Back to Moutier. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Clark. The pass to Gutteridge. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Pass to Moutier. Poked away. Clark with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Clark against Clarkson. And Clark over to help. 13 feet away. Second chance shot. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Davis.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
Anderson against Davis. Passes it to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over to the left wing. O'Neal inside. Back to Moutier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson passes to Gutteridge. Back to Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Pass to Moutier. Back to O'Neal. Moutier looking around. From down in the low post, it goes. 11 seconds left now here in the second. There's the pass to Melton. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Memphis leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Mitchell. The Grizzlies making the shot from deep Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks outside. He feeds it to Jackson. Misses from close range. Jazz trail by 4. Ingles passes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Back to Morant. With some arc. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Inside. Gobert makes it off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
Morant against Conley. Morant outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Winslow against Ingles. Bogdanovich with it. No good. That would have tied it. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And Brooks, here we go. Off on the layup.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. For the tie. Kicks it to Gobert. And it's all evened up. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And it's Mitchell missing. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Brooks misses. Ingles against Winslow. Ingles kicks to Conley. Back to Ingles. Morant against Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Gobert. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And Brooks isn't just a fighter. Someone that isn't going to give in to the defense.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
No good from Clark. Jazz trail by 5. Lets it fly from 18. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here. Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ingles kicks to O'Neal. Stolen by Anderson. Clark inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
One shot.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Grizzlies have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The multi-talented Anderson, I mean, he's awesome, man. He's an awesome glue guy, if you ask me. Someone who scores, rebounds, passes, defends. I mean, name it. He does it.
And so it's Memphis. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. 4 on the clock.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Valanciunas in the high post. Anderson right side. Melton feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Floats one, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
From the wing, almost, but it rolls out.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Mitchell. Ingles trying to get open. And it's Mitchell missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Shot from 6. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Memphis leading by 10. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Clarkson. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis leading by 14. To the left wing. Pass to Melton. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
It's deflected. To stop the run, Mitchell's shot is good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Clark outside. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Memphis.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Morant outside. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Ingles with the rebound. 32 seconds left in the fourth. High post shot. Offensive rebound. And Mitchell is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The three from Morant. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Conley. Bogdanovich looking around. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown... 2K Sport, we are nearly...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Bogdanovich. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ball. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Ball no good. On offense, here are the Jazz. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday with the ball. Out to Favors. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Holiday finds Favors. Tries yet again. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Favors has got his second bucket.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. And the dunk by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Bogdanovich. Pelicans pull it in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Mitchell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Favors. Stolen by Mitchell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
It's good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's Hart. Stolen by O'Neal. Jackson against Mitchell. 51 seconds left to play in the first. It's rebounded by Hayes. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Feeds it to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Now here's Hayes. And Davis pulls it down. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Davis with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pass to Hayes. And that one is off. Mitchell outside. Gets it off, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Both teams have it going here early, and still. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got O'Neal. Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Moutier, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah gets it back. Gobert can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Hart. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. And that one good from Clarkson.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Okafor up top. Pass to Melly. Back to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the shot goes in. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And it's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Moutier. Trying to get open is Davis. And Moutier throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Davis dishes to Moutier. Outside Bogdanovich. The 10-footer. That's good from Moutier on the assist from Bogdanovich. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. The double clutch. And Okafor with the block. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Jackson dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Ingram outside. And it goes down 2 points.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Back to Moutier. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ingram outside. On the wing, Jackson fires the three. And Davis pulls it down. Utah trailing here. Ingram with the steal. And the pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Ingram. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers. But things change fast in this league.
And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert can't hit. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Here's Mitchell. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And yes, it's good. Mitchell's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Utah. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And it's Ball penetrating, and the layup is good. Ball's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh! I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Gobert. Jumps up for the tie, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nelly's checked in. Ball no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Mitchell wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That one falls.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Mitchell looking it over. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Here's Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Ball. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
And so it's New Orleans with it. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Utah.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Williamson. Holiday, the pass to Melly. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Conley against Ball. Here's Gobert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Holiday. Up again. And staying with the play, Ingram. Ingram's got 9.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Ball. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team hitting ground. Utah out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Ingles kicks to Conley. Dishes it to O'Neal. Now the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And that one's good by Favors.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. Clarkson taking his time here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley with it, now guarded by Ball. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Hayes. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Ingles with the ball. Working on Hayes. Gobert can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Conley finds Clarkson. Out to Conley. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Here's Ball. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he recovers it. Ball against Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Pelicans trail by 4. Outside, Redick. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Gobert with it. Favors picks him up. It's 2-on-1. Here's Ingles over Hayes. And the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Free throw, no good for Williamson.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's blocked.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass the ball. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Brooks outside. Right side Jackson, just 4 to shoot. Good D by Williamson. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Passes to Winslow. Ball against Morant. Second chance effort. And Valanciunas with the layup.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. The feed to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Ingram. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Holiday with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Ball against Morant. Ball no good. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Brooks. The pass to Winslow. Morant scanning the floor. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Favors. Lays it up and banks it in. Favors got 6 points.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to stop him down low.
Left side Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Clark, the pass to Melton. Feeds to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Holiday. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Melton, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Anderson right side. Lobbed up there for Clark. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. Jones is out there with Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. Melton's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Hart. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And the Pelicans with possession here. The shot by Redick, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Melton. Back to Jones. Anderson outside. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Melton. Second shot opportunity. Gets a hand on it. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Melly. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And that one is good. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Jackson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one drops for him.
Superb work from Okafor from the interior. I mean, just a tireless worker wreaking havoc in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Jones to the right side. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Clark. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Pass to Hart. He feeds it to Okafor. And the layup's good off the glass. Okafor's got 6.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Clark up top. Right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Gutteridge the pass to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Passes it to Okafor. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Clark. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Okafor missing. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's good. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Anderson. He dishes it to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Ball. The pass to Ingram. He's with it. Williamson looking it over. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Winslow. Right side Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Off with the layup. What a performance for Brandon Clark. He had... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brandon Clark playing terrific basketball in this. He had 16. And that.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. Brooks kicks to Winslow. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
The first free throw is good, and the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Now Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And it's in there. Holiday's got 6 points.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Valanciunas finds Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Stolen by Jackson. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And it's Ball penetrating. Offensive rebound. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The kick out to Holiday to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And Holiday, here we go. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Fast break, here they come. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Outside for Redick. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Okafor, and Hart subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutteridge is checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 18. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Ball's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Here's Jones. 1:07 left in the third. To the inside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Anderson has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Anderson kicks to Jones. Over to the left wing. Clark outside. For the 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Ball's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Outside, Jones. 3-pointer. They get it back. The kick out to Anderson. And the miss. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Anderson in at the small forward.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, and that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
Morant left side, and he gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Anderson.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Winslow finds Brooks. Back to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses. Pelicans trail by 17. And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
The three from Morant. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Morant, that's for 2. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 11 points in the basket from Ingram.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Morant outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Clark outside, looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Out to Morant. Launches a 3. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
Outside, Ball. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis leading by 14. Morant left side. Back to Jackson. Out to Morant. Beyond the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Ball's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Out to Ingram. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Basket good.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
Jackson against Favors. Back to Morant. From past the arc. Morant with another miss.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
The three from Morant. Morant with another miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 10. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Brooks from outside. Kept alive. Jackson kicks to Clark. A three ball. Memphis the rebound. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get road kids.
following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Winslow. Outside Jackson, poked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Now Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Now here's Gobert, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Utah shooting their first free throw of the contest, and he shows the focus there, nails the technical. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Conley. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Morant missing. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley gets the bucket.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Morant with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich, and that one's good. Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Gobert, following the basket by Ja Morant. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Jazz score.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Morant against Conley. Pass to Winslow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Bogdanovich looking around. Mitchell wide open. No good from the wing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Jackson with the bounce pass. A nice shot by Anderson.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 7 points. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Inside. Over to the wing. Here's Anderson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1:04 left to play here in the first. The shot by Clarkson, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. That ties the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And that one, good.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Winslow. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how fast does Donovan Mitchell get off the ground? My goodness.
On the wing, Winslow. Stolen by O'Neal. Doesn't go for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got John Morant. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Moutier. Moves back up. Davis. Pass to Moutier. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Clearly a foul.
Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Conley. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
To the left side wing. Bounce pass from Clark. And Brooks, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Moutier dishes to Davis. Back to Moutier. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Clark's got 6.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ingles finds Conley. It's good. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Moutier. Memphis also making some changes. Gutteridge is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Morant.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Clark, the pass to Jones. And now Utah, fast break. Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Memphis trailing here. Valanciunas in the high post. Clark outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. He feeds it to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out to the right wing. Clark dishes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell with it. Jones covering. 4 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Brooks on the wing. To the right side. Here's Clark. Goes back up. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Mitchell, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's Conley. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Conley's got 8 points.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Such a steady, floored...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Up top, Morant. Over by Conley. Morant passes to Jackson. Winslow kicks to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Winslow.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Morant against Conley. And they double up Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Jazz with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's Gobert. And the call. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's O'Neal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Here's Melton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count it.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out. Tank, never on empty.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open. That's good from Moutier on the assist by O'Neal.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Up top, Morant, defended by Moutier. The kick out to Anderson. And there's the pass to Jackson. Moutier against Morant. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Clarkson on the wing. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Winslow comes to help. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Moutier, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Back to Clarkson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Joe Ingles is checked in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell comes in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Moutier. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Anderson against Ingles. Kicks it out to Jones. Anderson right side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in Utah. And when we and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Dylan Brooks out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 2 spot. Valanciunas, good.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
Mitchell right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Count that one. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Justice Winslow.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Valanciunas in the high post. Back to Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. And it's blocked by Conley. Floats one up. Ingles can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And that one good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stolen by Winslow. Passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Jazz trail by 6. Conley left side.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. That one misses.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten the ball, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 27.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Morant surveying the D. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell left side. Gobert trying to get open. Can't hit from 12. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the middle. Out to Brooks. Morant against Conley. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Mitchell. He gets it in there. He's got 29 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Morant against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brooks finds Morant. Misses from short range. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Conley for 3. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's Morant with the drive.
Now, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty. And he might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Morant outside. Will it go? Count it!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant left side. It's in!
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
And the Jazz call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Shoots from 12. Gobert finds Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell's shot is good. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell is double. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gobert against Favors. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's a three-point game. Ball against Conley. Ball with the bucket.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's Mitchell. And the pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Mitchell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Ball with it. Now defended by Gobert. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And the first one at the line is good.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Show of strength from Mudiay there at the point guard position. Gets the shot up after getting hit, so an N1 opportunity on its way.
Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Ball. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
.110 left in the first quarter. Here's Hart, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Moutier dishes to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Davis is a big guy, a lengthy big guy, brushing off contact there and using a bit of that wiry strength.
Here's Jackson. Moutier with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Jackson against Clarkson. Davis on the follow.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
Here's Redick. Rebound, Utah. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Inside. Now Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. That shot no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Utah out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
I've got Jahlil Okafor. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's deflected. Jackson drives in, and the basket is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Shoots from 12. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Mitchell passes to Davis. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Davis. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor, and Ball subbed in for Josh Hart. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 5. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Down low. And it's Davis missing. The Pelicans have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Holiday finds Ball. Taken away by Holiday. To the paint. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Ball. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Ball. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Davis. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, a big part of running in the fast break is to do it with purpose. And Zion had a purpose to score. He got the ball and finished.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Davis dishes to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Trying to get open. It's Davis. And it's good. 2 points. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Ingram passes to Favors. Williamson up top. The layup off target. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
And so we conclude the first half. Pelicans lead by 7.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the small forward.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Here's Ball. Keeps it alive, and staying with the play, Ingram. Ingram's got his second basket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Ingles against Ingram. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ingles.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Williamson. Ingles dishes to Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Now here's Ingram. Back to Williamson. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Nelly's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Ball. Misses the layup.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Mudiay finds Gobert. In close, he hits it. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Precision pass from Mudiay to get his teammate a good look there.
Here's Ball. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the inside, Gobert, and it's good for 2. Gobert's got 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Back to Holiday. In the corner, it's Ingram. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Jams. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
Clarkson is...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Passes it to Mudiay. Dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Outside, Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Hart. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Inside, Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jackson looking it over. .36 seconds left to play here in the third. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Redick. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Right side Jackson. Outside Reddick. He feeds it to Okafor. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Hart with 2 seconds left. And no good that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. New Orleans on top, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Holiday at the 1 and Reddick at the 2. Zion Williamson is out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
First free throw is good.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. Shoots. Here's Hayes. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Mitchell passes to Ingles. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's stolen by Ingles. Ball against Mitchell. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And Holiday throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Conley, rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And Holiday, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's Ball. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley's running, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the beat.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Bogdanovich is checked in. Outside, Ball. Here's Favors. Count the basket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
A fluid athlete who plays assertive on the glass. Favors plays a key role in his team's rebounding efforts.
That one misses for Favors. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Ingram with the steal. Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. O'Neal's check in for the Jazz. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's Conley. O'Neal against Holiday. They double-team Conley. 5 to shoot. O'Neal gets to Conley. It's to Gobert from 13. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And finished off by Williamson.
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. And the Pelicans with the possession, leading by 5. Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. The feed to Favors. Back to Williamson. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
And that one's good. Williamson. Conley with it. Pulls from the top of the key. Misses the shot. So New Orleans wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Down low and stolen by Williamson. He's got a clear path. Favors with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Stolen by Holiday. The shot off that time. Nice D from Brooks. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Stolen by Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Favors. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks right side. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And he's good on the second. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ball kicks to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram against Winslow. And that one's good. Ingram.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
And here are the Grizzlies. Pass to Winslow. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Ball with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Lonzo Ball. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Favors. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson against Holiday. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Solid is swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Shoots over Morant. Favors can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Ball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
To the wing right side. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got 6.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Brooks outside. Pass to Winslow. Williamson against Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Jackson. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Hayes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Anderson outside. Back to Jones. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Inside. Hart kicks to Jackson. Ripped away. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Ball going up court, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
New Orleans in the lead. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Got a piece of it. Okafor inside. He's covered by Clark. 4 on the clock. Another shot. Belly. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Out left to the wing. Anderson in the post, and it's good. 2 points.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
It's Redick on the wing. Okafor trying to get open. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. It's tipped. Okafor with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. It's good. Okafor's got his first points of the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Melton. Anderson outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Pelicans. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the feed to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Pass to Gutterich. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Here's Melly. Kicks it to Okafor to the inside. Here's Melly, defended by Anderson. Outside Jackson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Over to the wing. Pass to Okafor. Jackson against Jones. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Ingram. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And there it is for him.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
On the wing, Winslow. Here's Valanciunas, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. New Orleans on D. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Pelicans have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Out to the wing. Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Williamson.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Here's Morant. 1 second left. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against Williamson.
Oh, now this is the energy you want from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there contesting without foul.
Here's Winslow. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 4. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. It's blocked.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length, it allows him to make a difference on this end.
Williamson dishes to Favors. Goes back up. Passes it to Holiday. Williamson left side. Shot clock at 6. Favors. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. There's Winslow. And that one drops for him. Winslow's got his first bucket in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Williamson outside. Outside Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And that one's good. Morant.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. Favors passes to Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Brooks, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Williamson looking it over. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. And then Favors with the dunk.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Down low. Out to Morant. 52 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 8 points.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Ingram outside. Ball dishes to Phil. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now the pass to Anderson. Now here's Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Left side, Jones. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Hart the pass to Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
That one no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruised. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New Orleans leading by 7. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Holiday against Clark. Here's Hayes, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Clark into the lane, and that one drops. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Holiday throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Hart. He feeds it to Hayes. Nice D from Valanciunas. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Milton. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Offensive rebound. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, I think he's kind of a throwback kind of player, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo because of his ability to slow the game down and pick the opponent apart.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brooks against Ball. Right side Favors. Stolen by Jackson. 3-on-3. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situations.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside. Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. Winslow kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Inside, got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. Brooks the pass to Morant. Here's Valanciunas, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Ball feeling it out a bit to the middle. Here's Favors. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Runs it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Jackson. Pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Morant. Goes up from the top of the key. Offline. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.